Hi guys! So today's video is a follow-on to last week's travel vlog where I shared some of the adventures my husband and I had taken on our recent trip to Vegas. So we spent a lot of time at the pool, we ate a lot of delicious food, and we did a lot of shopping. So today's video is going to focus on all of the items that I purchased while we were on our trip. Be sure to stay tuned because I got a lot of especially luxury items that I absolutely love. You'll see them at the end of this video. So if we haven't met, my name is Jo and I am a lover of all luxury bags and beauty. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe and be sure to click the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Just sharing my usual disclaimer that I normally share at the beginning of these types of videos. This shopping haul video is not normal. Most normal people are not doing these types of hauls with this amount of things. And I want to recognize that. I want to acknowledge that. And I want to remind you that you don't need anything that I am about to show in this video. Again, I am a content creator focused on luxury bags and beauty. So this is part of my job, part of the privilege that I have as a content creator. And I am so grateful to be able to do these types of things. But I wouldn't be making these types of purchases if this wasn't part of what I do here on social media. I know it's just really easy as we are watching and consuming social media to just get so caught up in seeing what everyone has and feeling the need or feeling compelled that we need those types of items. And so again, this is just your reminder that you do not need any of these things. Of course, if you find something you like, I'll try my best to link to anything that is still available in the description below. So if you haven't watched my Vegas vlog already, I would highly recommend that you check it out. I had a lot of fun making it, and you get to meet my husband and see us hang out together on this trip. But in that vlog, I also shared a lot of bags that I tried on, and obviously I didn't buy all of them. So I wanted to do a quick rundown of the bags I didn't buy. So the first one was the Fendi Way in the medium size. You guys, this bag was absolutely stunning and I was 100% tempted and I very nearly purchased this one, but I did stop myself because the interior is a light purple suede and I was just not sure whether or not I would be able to manage the upkeep involved. I wanted to do more research to see if I could find a bag insert before I moved forward. Another one I had shared and I very nearly purchased was the Nano Speedy. Now the Nano Speedy is now officially on my wish list. Now that I see that it can fit a Key Pouch S, I've seen that it can even fit an iPhone Pro. And so I was under the impression that the Speedy Nano was the same size as my vintage Speedy Mini HL. It is not. My Mini HL is actually much smaller. And so I do think that the Nano Speedy would be far more practical and I think I would actually enjoy it. The reason I didn't buy it is because I'm not sold on the colorways. I don't think I need a black Empreinte bag. I was, unpopular opinion, I didn't like the micro monogram. I felt like from far away it looked perforated and I didn't really like the color of the bag itself. Another bag I had shown was a Celine small cosmetics purse crossbody. I liked the idea of it. It could fit my phone, which I was very impressed with. But I just felt like I am really honestly moving away from the really tiny crossbody bags. And finally, I had the Balenciaga Mini Rodeo as well as the small Rodeo. I tried both of those on. I'm going to be honest with you, I truly loved that bag. I loved the Mini Rodeo in the cowboy leather. It was just the most beautiful lambskin I think I have ever touched. I just don't know where I stand with Balenciaga after a lot of the things that have happened with the brand. I know that the brand has done a lot to change, to move forward. The creative director, Debna, has left. And so I'm still kind of just trying to figure out where I stand with the brand. So I did not buy it, but honestly, setting aside who makes it, It is hands down a gorgeous bag. I love the style, so I am very tempted by that bag. So most of my shopping was done either at the outlets or else throughout my trip during the time I was wandering around the strip. So I'm going to go ahead and start with all of the outlet items first, and then I'll share my luxury purchases at the end of the video. So the first item I'll be sharing today is from Longchamp. When I went to the outlet while I was in Vegas, I saw a specific color that I knew I had to get. So let's go ahead and show it to you guys now. Look at this green. How beautiful is this color? So this is the La Pliage Extra, like XTRA, in the extra small size. And so it is a full leather, I believe it's calfskin pouch in their La Pliage style. I don't remember what color the green is called, but it is so, so vibrant. And I just absolutely fell in love. So a little bit about this. It is your regular La Pliage style. It's got this flap here. It does have the little D-rings so that you can make the bag a crossbody. So it does come with a crossbody strap as well. In the interior, it is quite spacious. I have a little cardboard piece in here, but there is a zipper pocket here and then an extra interior pocket as well. This is honestly a great size. It is probably as large as I would go in terms of wearing it as a crossbody. I will probably wear it more just as a top handle bag. But I do like the fact that it does have that versatility. I've never tried Longchamp's leather. It does feel quite nice. This feels sturdy yet soft, and I don't think it is too delicate. So this is how I've dressed her up, and I just love all of these colors put together. So this Twilly here is from Amazon. And then I have this key cloche charm. This is from Maison de Sabre. Yeah, I just think this is such a great combo for the summer, and I am just so excited to wear her out. Okay, next we have another item that I snagged at the outlets. And this one I'm a little confused by. So let's take her out. It is a little sardine bag charm. It is such a cute size, and I love the color combos. And so when you open it, on the interior, it has these like little fish bones on there. So I saw this in the store. I had to get a sales associate to come and get it off of the display for me because I didn't see it anywhere else in the store. So when I looked at the tag, it said I think it was $150, but when I went to go check out, it ended up being $54, which I was really confused by. So when I left the store, I was all excited because I was like, wow, that was a really good deal. I wasn't expecting to save that much. And so I went on to Kate Spade's, their outlet website to see how much it retails there. But I was really confused because it was nowhere on their website. And so I ended up doing some more research, and I found some TikToks on this piece, but they were from 2 years ago. So I am not exactly sure where this one came from or how it ended up on the store, sales floor 2 years later. That I don't feel like that's normal for outlet pieces. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. But also, real quick, how cute is this combo? I think this is adorable. It looks so good with this green. I went to the Marc Jacobs outlet store. I had been eyeing this piece for months, like well prior to the beginning of this year. And by the time I really seriously thought about it, the bag was removed from the Marc Jacobs website. And so I was a little sad, and I figured I'd never see it again. So I was really excited when I went into the outlet store and I was talking with the sales rep. I said, oh, do you have the large version? And she said, we have one left. So I was so excited to be able to grab this. So let me go ahead and show you what it is. This is the Marc Jacobs large Dakota belted bag in the dark brown suede. And you guys, it is so good. First of all, this bag is huge. It has two really nice handles that have kind of like a rolled leather feel. Then it has a huge pocket here, a large zipper pocket here, and then another large pocket here with a zip closure on the inside. And I don't know, it's just, the leather is so good. And it's got like this large leather panel at the bottom with feet. It is just such a beautiful bag. So you can find this bag still. I saw it on Nordstrom. And it is available, but it's not available in this dark chocolate color. And this was $7.95 retail. I got it for $4.45, which again, I thought was just a great deal. So I went ahead and snatched this one up as fast as I could. The next store I went to was Aritzia, and I got a number of items there. I'm just showing you the bag right now because I swear their shopping bags are like works of art. And it kills me to throw any of them away. So I have all of these bags that I don't know what I'm going to do with. I've asked you guys before, tell me again, like, what do you do with these bags? Should I just throw this away? Because it's so pretty. But anyway, I went there. I was really excited. I will say, to be honest, I felt like the prices and the deals weren't as good as what I have seen in New York. That said, I did grab a few things. First off, I got 2 pairs of jeans, and I am always on the hunt for the elusive, perfect pair of jeans. And I will say, I think I have now found a brand that I really like. So it's called Denim Forum. So it is not an Aritzia brand, but it is one that is offered at their stores. And I tried on a few different pairs, and I ended up getting 2 from that brand that I just felt like fit me so well, especially the wide leg. I think it's called the Farah style. I also got a sweater and a bodysuit. I really like Aritzia bodysuits, the ones that are from Wilfred. So it's similar to the one shown here. And yeah, so just a few different items, but overall, I do think it is a great store to visit if you go to the outlet there, but just make sure you're aware it's not full outlet pricing. All right, the last purchase I made while at the outlets was from Burberry. So this is a tote. I don't know the specific name of this tote, but it is in their kind of wide plaid. This is my favorite like plaid pattern from Burberry. And so when I saw this tote, I was very, very drawn to it. It had been in the like store display. I also like the fact that the handles are brown. So I feel like this is a bag that I can wear with black outfits or with outfits with more brown on them. So I feel like this is going to be a very versatile piece. I also like that at the bottom, it has a nice piece of leather here. And there is also a leather pocket on the interior, and it is made in Italy. So I ended up getting this for, I think it was like $585, which I thought was a pretty good price for a Burberry tote. Of course, I know that they do all of that pricing strategy and that this is probably a made for outlet item. But again, I just really like this. I like the style of it, and I do feel like it's going to be a classic piece that I can use year round and that will just kind of go with everything in my wardrobe. Okay, so let's get into the products I purchased while I was on the strip. So I will say before I left, I tried my best to make a wish list ahead of time so that I had a little bit more of a plan of the stores that we wanted to visit to make the most of my time there, because there is so much shopping that you can do while in Vegas, and it can be a little overwhelming. Psst. Hey guys, For those of you still watching this video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for watching this far in me rambling about random things that I got on a trip. So I just thought that I would share my thanks by doing a little surprise giveaway. I have this absolutely stunning Tory Burch card holder in the most delicious cognac color. It is brand new, so it has the card and everything in here, and I will include it in this little Tory Burch gift bag here. So if you would like to enter, all you need to do is put a comment below. Don't say the words giveaway. Don't say anything like that because I want it to be just for the people that have made it this far in the video. Please just somehow leave a comment and weave in the word bean for little bean, just B-E-A-N, into the comment somehow, and that's how I will know that you guys made it this far into the video, and I will respond to the winner's comments and ask to connect with them either through email or Instagram. Again, as a reminder, I will only reach out to you from my official accounts, so I will list them here and or my official email address. I just, again, want to be able to share my thanks to you guys for all of your support, so good luck. So the first place I knew I wanted to visit was the Celine in the Wind. So the reason I wanted to go specifically to this store is because that Celine actually has the beauty line available there, and I wanted to be able to see some of the shades of the products up close. So the first two items that I looked into were two lip products. I wanted to get one of their lipsticks and then one of their lip balms. Now you guys know how I feel about the Louis Vuitton lipsticks that are insanely expensive. I feel like these ones here are oh so beautiful. They look so absolutely luxurious, but they are, I think, half the cost of the Louis Vuitton version. So take that as you will. Still insanely expensive. I think this was $78, but very, very beautiful. It does have the Celine embossing on the side of the lipstick. So this is shade 13. It's a really beautiful, like My Lips but better shade. I think this will be a great everyday shade for me. Here is the balm, is a silver component. And again, just the two of them together, I just think are so beautiful. So I actually got a darker color in this one. It is also embossed. This one has a darker shade to it, but I just think it is really pretty. Again, it's one of those things that adds a hint of color, but isn't anything too drastic. And then finally, we have this piece. I will say this is totally unnecessary, but I also love it, and so I went for it. So this is a comb. And I just think this is so chic. I love how it has the Triomphe canvas on the sleeve of the comb. And then this comb is the most beautiful tortoiseshell. On the back, it says it is made in Italy. And yeah, I just know, especially for my content, I like to put combs in my videos when I do what's in my bag type content. So I felt like this is just kind of this extra, you know, luxe little piece that I'd be able to put in my bag spills, in my what's in my bag reels. So yeah, that is the main reason I splurged on this. This is obviously not a necessary item in any way, shape, or form, and I probably wouldn't have purchased it had it not been for, you know, me brainstorming things for content. This was $237, I believe, which is a crazy amount for a comb. But let me tell you, I was looking, Louis Vuitton just released a comb as well, but their comb, I think, is like $500, which that was just absolutely crazy. So I did not go that route. To me, this Celine one now seems like a steal when you compare it that way. Okay, no, not really. This is crazy stupid, but still, I like it, and it is cheaper than the Louis Vuitton one. Okay, so next we have another item that was on my wish list. This one was from Saint Laurent, and I really like this bag, but I'm going to keep it because, again, it's pretty. Like, what am I going to do with this? Somebody help me. Send help. Okay, so here's the actual box of the item, and I was very excited to find this. So I have been in the market for something like this for a while now, especially now that I have my P9 in the coffee color. I wanted a matching belt. So this is, I can't remember the name of it. I will list it down below here. But I do know that the color of the belt is called apple spice, I believe, or spiced apple. And I was just looking for a belt in this like deep, dark chocolate, almost burgundy brown color. And this belt hit that mark perfectly. And I just really liked the look of the belt. I like that it has the YSL logo on it. I just still think though, even though it is kind of a logo, it looks overall pretty understated. I wore it just recently, and I don't know, I just really liked how it looked. Okay, and finally, the last items are all from Louis Vuitton, and I am really excited to share these with you. So the first one, I actually don't know which one this is. Oh, okay. So this is the blotting paper holder in the Damier Azur. And as you can see, it has a mirror on the inside. It has a little slot here so that you can put these insanely expensive Louis Vuitton blotting papers, and you slide them right here, and then you can carry this with you wherever you go. It also has a card holder slot in the back. So I knew I wanted to add something in Damier Azur to my collection. I knew it wanted it to be an SLG. I didn't want a bag necessarily. So originally I was eyeing the Romy card holder, but when I was looking at it, and I didn't get footage of it for my vlog, which I kind of regret, the pink on the back of the Romy card holder was really light pink. Like it wasn't this really pretty, like I feel like this is their more traditional Rose by Laurent color pink that I think just complements the Damier Azur like really well. The pink that was on the Romy card holder was almost white. Like it was so pink, it looked white, and it made the DA print actually look like it was already yellowing. Like I didn't like the color at all. So I ended up not buying that piece because also that one was pretty pricey for a wallet. And then I stumbled across this piece and I was like, you know what? I could probably use this as a card holder. Okay, so this is what I ended up doing with my blotting paper holder. I did get one of these like plastic credit card inserts that you just slide in, and it holds a good number of cards. I can actually double up and put more than one card in each of these. So it can hold a good amount and it still stays pretty flat. So it does feel like a very compact wallet. I also can put dollar bills and things in the back, so it can still hold cash for me. And then I do end up putting my most used credit card in the back for super easy access. So yeah, I really do feel like this is a functioning wallet, and I have been using it for the last week or two, and I actually quite like it. So let me know what you guys think. I don't know whether others will be a fan of this like plastic insert, given it is like, you know, a luxury piece, but I don't know, I find it to be really convenient. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Here is the next item. So speaking of roomy card holders, I did end up getting one. I don't know what color pink this is, but it is a really beautiful empreinte version and I love it. Now, the Romy card holder is hands down my favorite wallet, like full stop. And I love it because it is extremely slim, yet it has the slots here for credit cards, and then it has a zipper section. So this is my favorite setup. And so again, like I said, I had been looking at the DA version, but I just didn't like the pink on the back of it. And it was also really expensive. It was more expensive than even this one here. So I was thinking, like, why would I get the canvas version that costs more when I can get the full leather version for less? I don't normally buy duplicates, like the same exact item in a different color or style. I don't do that very often. It has to be an item that I absolutely adore. And the Romy card holder is definitely one of those. So I'm very excited to add this to my collection, right? And finally, this bag was on my wish list. The moment I saw this one, I knew I wanted it. I knew I at least needed to check it out. And when I got to the store and I tried it on, I was like, yep, we're good. And open it now. This is the Lineup BB. I love this. I love this so much. And I think that this is the bag though that looks a lot better when you put items in it, because the moment you do, the bag like slouches. It's a slouchy bag, but it's like a structured slouchy bag. Like I can't describe it. Like since it already has this shape at the top, when you put items in and it slouches just a little bit more, it just looks so natural and effortless, yet it's still a very slim bag, so it's very compact. And yeah, I will be doing a full review on this bag because I do have a lot of thoughts, but overall I am very, very pleased with it. And spoiler alert, I would definitely recommend this one. So that wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching and spending a little time with me today. I am so excited to hear what you guys think of my shopping haul. I want to know which items were your favorite, or of the items I didn't purchase, which were the ones that you would have chosen. Definitely share in the comments below. As always, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. I would love to have you as a part of this community. If you'd like to watch more of my content, I'll be sure to include a playlist here, and YouTube will also share their recommended video here. Otherwise, bye for now.